EU diplomats say they barely considered letting Americans in for Europe's reopening. The US was never going to make it.
Here's a summary of the article.
EU officials eliminated the US early on while deciding which countries to allow in for their initial reopening on July 1, NBC News reported Thursday, citing 3 diplomats. The US was never going to make it, one of the diplomats told NBC News. To pass the first round, potential country had to have either the same or lower rate of new coronavirus cases than the EU average over a 2-week period. For this reason, the US never even made it into the next round, during which countries were evaluated on whether their infection rate was increasing or decreasing, and on how reliable their government was at tackling the virus. Evan Vucci, App. In total, 15 countries made the list that allows residents to travel to the EU's member states from July 1. The decision not to open the EU to travelers from the US will no doubt have an impact on Europe's tourism industry, but the diplomats said they never took that into consideration. If we started talking about making exceptions for countries that provide a lot of tourism, even if they have a lot of coronavirus cases, that would not be the right approach, one EU diplomat told NBC News.
This post received a score of 30,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's not exactly surprising, is it? They're posting nearly 50,000 new cases every day and their government still can't be bothered to do anything about it. When a country turns a viral pandemic into a political issue, you stay the hell away from there.
Over 55,000 per day now and still climbing.
Pretty sure we decided to try to get herd immunity first, globally, as our strategy. Skeptical smiley face.
Herd immunity mean about 1.5 million's death over 5 years, for 50% using 1% death rate. That remember me those is who asked, what could go wrong, voting for a reality show as president. Well now we know. I'm sad for you, stay safe for those as hard times coming. Once the hospital system breaks from too many cases, you can pretty much forget about that 1% death rate. Plus all other health cases that now cannot be covered at all or with very high risk to get infected with COVID, too.
The UK is missing over 60,000 cancer diagnoses this year as people are staying away from hospitals, doctors' offices. Wonder what that number is worldwide.
I declined my recently scheduled bone marrow aspiration because why bother? Already immunocompromised, why bother dying even sooner?
Please fight to the very end. You never know what's around the corner. I have chronic myeloid leukemia. I was supposed to have died in 1997 and I'm still here. I've had bone marrow, stem cell treatments, you name it. Like you, I was pissed off every morning I woke up, still here to face the same agony every day. I have been cancer-free for 12 years. Make and keep the appointment. Your work is not done and you will not leave this world until it is done.
Same, I'm supposed to have died 6 years ago because of my cirrhosis of the liver. Liver transplantation is the final chance and you will not live long if that work, anyway. For someone who have at best some hours to live at 26 years according to the doctors at emergency, it's not that bad. But, even if theses last year are basically staying in a bed with a bad condition in a dark room, I'm still enjoy life. 1 month of pure happiness with no stress, a lot of encounter with real peoples from around the world, real kind person everywhere, and so much fun every day. 6 years ago, while vomiting blood again and again, I was like, fuck that, I'll die and that's a good thing after all. This life have nothing for me but pain since the beginning. But even with the pain I regret nothing for this extra years I've got right now.
Trump promised that America would be respected. Instead we are the smelly kid of the global community.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.